9, also known as Climinator 1978 on YouTube. As you are about to see, this is my very first video game that I created on the PS4 exclusive game creator called Dreams. Now, Dreams itself is an exclusive game to the PS4 console, where you can create your own games, films, music, whatever you want basically. It's exclusive to the PS4, and your creations can be aimed at whoever you want, whichever age range you want, which is why Carly's Adventures is aimed purely at 18-year-olds and above. Repeat, it's aimed at 18-year-olds and above. Now, as you see, it says note all levels in genealogy. That's because I had a few technical difficulties with this game, but you'll notice I'll do like a level select sort of thing as I go through the game itself. The game, I'm not being rude, but it's not very great. But it's my first game, and I'm not, you know, an expert with Dreams, because I'm not a game creator myself. But anyway, a synopsis of the game is this. Carly is the ultimate chilled out party type. Carly is an actress whose mother has been warped into a video game. With that and the fate of the world in her hands, Carly must complete objectives and levels to save the day. It comes under the genres of comedy, cutscene, level design, platform, surreal and weird. With that, let's jump right in. Okay. Here she is. Oh, need to get the shopping today. Wonder why this game became a bestseller. with over 100 dreamers online. Oh, I forgot the soda cup. Where is it? Where is it now? Oh, there it is. Oh, I want to avoid that slippery puddle. Now to get the media molecule coin, which can be a little bit tricky to get. Let's see that little purple dot there, that little tiny purple dot. There you go. There we go, that's the end of the first level. Right. Carly has collected her shopping for the party she's about to go to. From dusk till Brawn. Now that Carly has collected her shopping for the party she's about to go to her mother's. Only thing is, there is a crowd of alcoholics stood between the supermarket and Carly's mother's apartment. Oh my God! The apocalypse is happening. Make your way through the drunks and survive. You got 20p on your love. This reminds me of Chatham train station. Or should I mean Cheltenham? Don't know. You smell nice. As I say, it's not a great game, but gets the job done. The towering interflow. Carly has got to her mother's apartment, but all is not how it seems, with mysterious gifts addressed to you scattered across the rooftops, mother acting weird, and the city fading away. Carly must investigate.
I just love the view from up here. You ain't my mother! Oh, yes, I am. Actually, I'm joking. I chucked your mother down a porthole. You need to find it if you want the old hag back.
Right, talk to your mother, collect the gifts and confront the mysterious messenger. Oh, I forgot that gift down there. Oh! Oh, Carly, I see you found my gifts I sent you. Will you marry me? I mean, I've only sent 300 messages to you. I love you. I love you. By the way, the world is about to be destroyed. I think he has serious stalker issues. Carly's Adventures Warp Room. Carly has now entered the main warp room. Here you can access the levels available in the game. Let's see which ones there are. Oh, first of all, hello Carly, welcome to the game Warp Room. In order to progress, you'll need to complete all the stages surrounding you. Each one has a different theme and a boss, so be careful. Yeah, well, not all of these levels got completed. Let's see, there's First Blonde Part 2, Princess Sleet, Galaxy Wars, The Last Jager Bombs, Drag Me to Hull. Let's try First Blonde Part 2. First virtual world sees her launched into a jungle to track down Lady Heartlove. Beware of the savage and violent armadillos that live in the area. Oh yeah, I remember this now. I remember this being a really difficult level. but one that I thought was quite visually impressive for me. Yeah, the reason why I created this character is because I actually wanted to make a bit of a throwback to the old 1990s nostalgia characters like Lara Croft. Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky jump I just pulled off. You have to really perfect that jump. And it can be a little bit tricky. Oh, here's the armadillos. Look, they're so difficult, they are. Actually, the next stage is a little bit trickier, but not much. But no, I'm quite impressed with what I've done here for a beginner. Just wish I put some music in now. Yeah, as I said, this character was intended to be a little bit of a parody of the old 1990s female iconic characters like Lara Croft and Crash Bandicoot, even though he was male. Carly has now encountered her first boss, Lady Heartlove, and the exit portal is about to close forever. Can Carly beat Lady Heartlove to it? The answer is yes. Fantasy Highland. Upon defeating Lady Heartlove, Carly has been warped to the city of Fantasy Highland. Here she needs to find a place to stay, namely the Whopper Hotel. Hello, darling. You must be new in town. I'm Bruce Vane, single and definitely ready to mingle with you saucy minx. Jog on, creep. I'm looking for a hotel to stay in. Yes, there are two boss fights, and the one you've just seen is the first one. The second boss fight in the game is actually a character from a terrible, terrible game from the PlayStation era, and also some Sega consoles, because that's what I did for these Carly games. I actually made the final bosses characters that were from terrible video games, to just basically, you know, give some nostalgia feeling. Anyway, the level that we're now on is Gold Rush. So Gold Rush. Randy Local Bruce Vane is still pursuing Carly. She needs to brush him off by finding her room, and fast. The objective is find your room. Is this your room? God damn it, those doors are a bit violent. Oh my God, I found someone who looks like a colleague of mine. I mean no offence by that, but what the heck is going on up here? Or is it this one? Jesus Christ, I don't want it to be that one. Nah, I'm betting it's this one. No, it's not. Look, okay, it appears you've been playing for too long. Go outside, you'll realise that there's a big, beautiful world out there. Yep, true to their word, nothing to see there. Ah, this looks like it. Carly's hotel room. 3 hours later, Randy Bruce has since apologised for pursuing Carly. Carly has decided to accept this, as Bruce may have an idea where Carly's mother is. The two agree to a night out in the city. Oh. Right, now I've got to go to the wardrobe to access my new suit. Now it's time to hit the big package nightclub. Now that you, along with Bruce, have arrived at the big package nightclub, your objective is to find out more about your mother's disappearance. I saw your mother in this bar. If you want to find out more, you need to go through the portal. Right. Okay. Now this is the second to final level. Oh no, there's 3. But this gives a hint, this one here. Yeah. Sorry, up. Now, for those who owned a PlayStation back in the 1990s, you'll more than likely know what this is. But for those who don't, well, there was a particular Bobcat that had a few platforming games on a Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, and tried to compete with Sonic the Hedgehog. And this Bobcat character from the Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo tried to compete with Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario, and it just did not work. It did not work at all. Now, I'm taking that you've already guessed as to who the character is. If you haven't, well, you'll see later on. And the character was extremely annoying, he was. To the point where a pilot was made for his own cartoon, only for it to never be aired. Right, I can't actually get to the portal on this one, but oh well. It is what it is. The synopsis for it was, oh no, Carly and Bruce have been trapped in what seems like the worst PS1 video game ever made. Well, that's pretty much what I just said to everyone. Now, the final boss is Marriage Wrecker. So it turns out the witch was only a henchwoman. The real mastermind is about to be revealed. Well, you finally made it to the finale. Well, you finally made it to the finale. A lot of people didn't do that with my game. I was meant to be the PlayStation mascot, but that bandicoot stole it from me, bastard. It wasn't my fault my game had a bad level and gameplay design. Right, now that end there will give you the bad ending. This ending up here will give you the good one. So let's try and go for the good ending. Oh, shit. Oh, Christ almighty. Ah! Now this here is the final boss. Okay, this really is the final boss. Oh no, the real world's fate is in your hands as Bubsy Bobcat from the worst PS1 video game ever. He's planning to launch a remastered version of Bubsy 3D on all consoles to hypnotize gamers everywhere. He must be stopped!
Surprised? Don't be! Because me and the marriage wrecker are about to enter the real world where we will hypnotize gamers and become rich, depending on your choice. Bubsy Bobcat, it's been you the whole time, motherfucker.
Now, you may have noticed that the whole fight takes place on a PlayStation in space. And at the edge of the arena are Mortal Kombat spikes. What you have to do is push him, Bubsy that is, the aged version of Bubsy, you've got to push him into the spikes. Like this. Now, I'll do the bad ending first, because that's non-canon. This is the alternative ending. And so our story ends where Bubsy survived falling into the spikes. He was saved by Marriage Wrecker, and they used the portal to enter the real world. Upon finding Carly, Bruce, and Carly's mother, Bubsy and Marriage Wrecker hypnotized Carly and Bruce. Carly and Bruce pushed their mother off Carly and Bruce pushed her mother off a cliff and became loyal to their master, Bubsy Bobcat. Before the world knew it, Bubsy 3D Remastered was released. All other gaming icons including Crash, Sonic, Mario became long lost and forgotten. This was the beginning of Doomsday. But this is the true ending here. With Bubsy dead and the world saved from a terrible game being remastered, now's the time to celebrate with a canonical good ending. Note, this was meant to be a still image. And so our story ends with our heroes returning to the real world. Carly and her mother bonded. Bruce became less vain and ended up marrying Carly, and they lived happily ever after. And there you go. There's my first game, people. I hope you enjoyed. And there you go, as I said. There's my very first game that I created on Dreams. I hope you've enjoyed. And my username on PSN is Armadillos 1989. But my YouTube channel is called Climinator 1978. Or 1978, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I've since then produced 2 sequels to this game, and I've also done another game set in this universe called Princess Sleet, which is about a drunken, washed-up version of Snow White. And some of these may be getting a remaster at some point, some may not be. But anyway, feel free to like, subscribe and all that in my YouTube channel. Feel free to comment, and any kind of feedback can be seen as, good feedback, or if it's negative, please keep it clean. And I hope you enjoy. Peace.